what's the green M&Ms though?
Yeah, you never explained that
clarified.
joke. Like you just.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it. Let's move on to the next question.
Afford it.
Good. What about
I
the brown
assure
M&M?
you, I can.
Yeah,
I'm missing something. I don't.
you are.
Then explain the brown M&M then.
No, the brown M&M.
I'll give you a brown M&M.
Wow!
I knew it.
Green M&Ms are supposed to
There's a code I don't know.
what is it? It's like they're supposed to bring out your more sexual side.
It's just a green M&M. What are
It's
you
a
talking
candy
about?
Yeah, there's a whole story behind it.
I'm not buying it.
Oh, all right. I will Wikipedia it.
I'm
The
like,
most
damn,
resourceful
I'm
place
real
on the internet
sexual,
that everybody claims isn't resourceful, but everyone use it.
He says with his confident sources.
Okay, hold on.
I need a Google search.
Would you ladies like to introduce yourself for the listeners while I look up this green M&M, please?
All right, I'm Robin. This is Banks.
Robin Banks.
Just kidding. I'm Danielle,
I'm Roxy.
Yeah,
and we are back.
our favorite returning guests.
Oh,
Back at it
yeah.
again.
You guys have been amazing. Like, I love all of our episodes, but having you guys on was like our first real. I mean, that was like our real big show, and that still has the most listens out of any of our.
We're so funny, dude.
We're hilarious.
Oh shit! That dance was Oh my god!
Shit.
Gotta wipe that
Moving
dirt
that-
off my
moving
shoulder.
that hair
Oh
over.
shit!
Yeah, I gotta move my hair.
She's got so much hair, dude. She just gotta move it off her shoulder every now and again.
World's smallest pony.
Green M&M meaning. Here we go.
Fuck.
Okay. Initially, when the spokes candies were created in the 1990s, green was the token female accompanied by 3 male candies: blue,
course.
yellow, and red. Rumors suggest that green's sexy boots and personality could be traced back to a myth that green M&Ms were an aphrodisiac. Boom.
So
this is
misogyny.
Sure, whatever. I don't know. Look, if a woman smells like
patriarchy.
chocolate, then I'm probably going for it.
I love chocolate.
I love
I just
chocolate.
never knew that.
If you don't get horny at Hershey Park, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, twist my arm.
That sounds great.
I don't want to. So, I mean, I could talk about my shitty, boring week, but I'd rather just get right into
Yeah.
what you ladies are doing. So, you guys started a business recently.
We did.
You guys want to plug it? Tell you what it's called or no?
Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
up to?
Go ahead, Danielle.
So we have a business called Lovespell Cosmetic Tattooing Beauty. I do tooth gems, and I'm learning to pierce. And Roxy does cosmetic tattooing, and all that fun stuff. Fake freckles, eyebrows, all that good stuff.
Lip blushing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
a big one.
We're like super, obviously sex worker positive because we're sex workers, and like we give like sex worker discounts, and we just try and be like super inclusive to like anybody that want to comes in and get services by us, so they feel safe and
Welcome.
welcomed.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Women owned,
Yeah,
women
women-owned,
operated.
women-operated.
We have other women like vend their art like in our shop.
I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
shop is
just-
gorgeous too. I've been looking at your
Thank you.
page since you opened the thing.
Thank you.
It's really small, but
But it works.
it's cute.
Yeah.
Does the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, so we have artists in there vending their artwork, and we're also hosting a pop-up market for women and LGBTQ. It's called Gals, Gays, and Theys pop-up market.
Oh yeah.
I think my wife is participating in that.
Is she?
Hell,
For
hell
real?
yeah, fucking right.
I think so.
That'll be sick.
Well, if she's not, she should.
Yeah.
When's it gonna be?
It's April 16th.
Oh fuck yeah, that's next
Yeah.
month.
Yeah, April 16th in Philly. Yeah, we're looking for more vendors. We only need a couple more though.
Do you have a person named Faust?
No.
That is no. Okay.
Faust.
Yeah, that's participating in that. No. Okay.
She would know me than me, but
All right. I just because I thought they were the ones that told us about it. Anyway, I have heard of that before without you saying this, and I'm pretty sure my wife was trying to get a piece of art ready for it. She's an artist,
Sick.
and then she's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
a they.
Yeah,
or I
yeah.
guess she's a she/they.
Yeah.
But I've always known we've known each other since we were kids, and she was she, but then later on in life.
Yeah,
But that's fucking rad. So how long's it been open now?
Since
we opened in November, right?
officially in November.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Is rent pretty high?
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we knew that we probably couldn't get away with like a super cheap rent.
Yeah.
So like I said, like, you know, we have other jobs to fund it, so it's not kind of like we're just,
Yeah.
you know.
Damn, you guys are working a lot of hours.
Seriously.
I have 4 jobs now.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I have around that too.
the studio, barbering. I just started doing like dog walking on Rover.
Oh, cool.
And then dancing.
Okay.
So yeah, 4
Yeah.
jobs. Obviously, I'm not doing all those things like on the same day, but like
It's
just
a lot.
like
No, still, that's insane.
Yeah.
a lot of faucets.
Yeah. Yeah, like I nanny, I do
Okay.
OnlyFans, the club.
I do OnlyFans too.
I think that's
Wow.
it.
5.
So you got revenue
Yeah,
streams.
I think that, but that's the key though. I mean, that makes it so you don't really want to, you don't burn out. You know what I mean? Because trust me, the club, since the last time we talked to you,
Oh, yeah, you guys are all
What's
done with it?
we want to be.
We wanna
I mean,
be.
that's the goal.
That's where you're moving, right? Moving towards.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Like that was the reason why we wanted to open the business and kind of get that rolling. You know, we always wanted to have like a, you know, an exit. So
Yeah.
that's
So
definitely.
you
it.
don't want to do sex work at all anymore, either of you?
I would like to be done.
I
yeah.
would love to be done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like super like I mean I know I'll miss it, like I'll miss dancing when I'm done.
yeah.
But like I'm so excited to be done, and like I'll always be like super grateful to have like the ability that like I was able to be a dancer, like that I'm healthy enough, that you know my body's in shape enough to make the money that I did. But I'm just ready to be done, you
Yeah.
know. It got me, you know, I hit a lot of goals, and that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to do. Is like when I started dancing, I had all these goals and I hit most of them, and right now we're working on the last one, which is start a business. So just trying to
Yeah.
start the
You
business.
just get sick of it. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's the same thing over and over again, and it's just like okay, like you know, it's just it's like taxing on your mental health. So at least for us, like you know, I don't know. There's some people that are in it for forever. Which
Yeah.
kudos to them.
It's-
Takes a different kind of
yeah.
person.
It's just a lot.
Yeah, it's changed a lot too. Like,
Yeah.
Like we've been dancing for 4 years now, and it changed. Like we've
Yeah.
been mostly at one club this whole time, and from 4 years ago to now, it's just changed so much. Where like it's just not the same, and it's not really what I signed up for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Did everything got weird after COVID?
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
yeah,
It
I
was
mean,
good. Yeah.
Yeah, like after COVID, you know, like I mean, I also heard about this too in like when was the recession we had? 2008.
2008, yep.
Yeah, like I heard about this in 2008 that like after and like during and then after the recession, a lot of like bad shit started happening in clubs as far as like girls like doing like extras and things like that, which
Yeah.
like
Just doing things they shouldn't be.
yeah, which like
That it never used to be
yeah,
like that bad.
Exactly. Like I'm totally like pro. Like if you want to escort, go ahead. Like it's your
Chasing the
body. You
bag.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's your body. But you know, when you don't do it right and you like aren't charging the appropriate prices for these things, then why would a guy want to spend, you know, $200 to go to a champagne room and just get a dance from me
Yeah.
when, you know, fucking Candy over here is
Oh, fuck.
when Candy over here is
Fucking
gonna,
green M&M
Yeah.
over here.
yeah, truly.
Fucking
I'm
green
over
M&M,
here.
That's
dude.
actually candy.
is gonna fucking, you know, SSD. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, like
Yeah,
she said,
so-
it's not what we signed up for. And, like, I don't want to be a part of it. You
It's
know, I
like
don't knock anybody, but
It's like saturating the market,
Yeah.
if you will, in a bad
absolutely,
way.
we
Yeah.
should gatekeep stripping.
yeah.
Gatekeep it.
TikTok,
I'm
TikTok,
actually,
yeah.
I've actually become really pro gatekeeping lately.
Oh yeah,
Everything.
Yeah.
I think our whole generation is right now.
But we're just getting old, I think.
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we're just like they're doing it wrong, you know, and like,
I mean,
Don't
if,
let them do it.
I mean, if they are, they are.
Yeah.
yeah. But they would argue that you know they're not, and we probably argued that we weren't. So
Yeah.
you know,
I think that remains to be seen. I think
Yeah.
we're right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm biased, sure, but
yeah.
I mean, prove me wrong.
I sleep well
Stupid
knowing all my
generation.
opinions are right. So.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I do try to ask like the younger soldiers, like,
Soldiers.
yeah,
Comrades.
Like, well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, they are. They're like,
Yeah.
some of them are my soldiers, and
Yeah.
I try and give them like positive info, and I'm like, I don't think they're like gonna listen to a word that I say, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Kind of got to live it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody
you
has
gotta
to
grow
live
up.
it.
Yeah.
Everybody has to
Yeah.
live it for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, who talked who into this, like into the business? Not in a negative way. I
Yeah,
just meant
yeah.
like who was like, hey, you know what we should do?
Whose idea was it, rather?
It was,
I mean, it's been both of yours, right? But it's
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, you know, like we both, you know, like we both wanted to own businesses, you know,
Okay.
and I was already looking at doing like cosmetic tattooing and like going and getting a course and stuff, and like my goal was, you know, like I'm gonna open my own studio, you know, and then go from there. Whether I open like a full tattoo shop, which is our long-term goal, is to open like a full women
Yeah.
like tattoo
Okay.
artist studio, but you know, that was like my goal, and I was just like talking about it a lot with her, and then I don't know, it was just like she was like, yeah, she's like, she's like, and I'll do 2 gems, like it kind of was, I feel like we were just kind of like joking around, but then it's like no, but like
let's do it.
But actually,
And we had no
let's do
idea,
it.
like, you know, we just jumped into it.
Yeah,
Both of us are super motivated and like determined, and just like we're some of those people that like you tell us we can't do it and we're like, we'll do it twice, like you can watch, you know what I mean?
Fuck you, I'm doing it.
Yeah, just like we were like, fuck it, like at least, you know,
all you
we
can do
it.
is try.
Yeah, like if we fail,
You know?
like whatever. I mean, at least we could say we did it, and
we learned from it, and
Yeah.
you guys are at a great age too, where if
Yeah.
you fuck up, like you still have time to rebuild
Yeah.
your financial situation and everything. Are there a lot of people coming in for tooth gems? I've been seeing more of it lately, and I just never knew it was gonna blow up like that.
Yeah, I mean, more so than like when we first opened. It's definitely like a newer, like it's like in trend, you know. And it's mostly like the younger people that want them. Obviously, like
Yeah.
her clientele can range, you know.
Okay.
But mine mostly is just like younger.
say like 30 and
Yeah,
under.
like as I say, like younger than yours. But yeah, it's one of those things that's like super cool. Like I have to tell people about them because some older, you know, people don't know what they are, and I'm like, yeah, like it's, you know, it's nothing crazy. It's just like essentially a piece of jewelry on your teeth, and it lasts like, you know, 6 months to a year, and
Damn, that long? I didn't even know that.
yeah, they can. Yeah, if you take proper care of it. Now you could just go to the dentist and have them take it off. It's just the glue that they use for the brackets for braces.
Yep, I knew it because you have to
Yeah.
use that special heat gun,
Yep,
right?
you gotta cure it. Yep. It's
Right.
bonded to your tooth. Yeah, so like, you know, it's nothing insane, but it's just one of those things that like, you know.
When I had braces, I called it the smelly light.
Oh,
my God.
yeah, dude. Oh, I hated
Ew.
that feeling. Oh, that fucking
I never
thing.
I never had braces.
Really? You
Yeah.
just had perfect teeth growing up?
I wouldn't say perfect. I'm like missing a tooth
she's
right
missing
now.
a tooth.
Oh, how'd that
Oh,
happen?
yeah.
I love it.
My adult tooth
Yeah.
grew sideways in my gums.
Okay.
Oh,
Didn't
that's
push my
impacted.
baby. Didn't push my baby tooth down. So I had to get that pulled. And I have like a post in there, but I never got a fake tooth. I'm working on it.
I don't want her.
Okay.
I don't want her to. I think it's like character.
I hate
Cool.
Yeah, and like my boyfriend's like, get a gold tooth.
Yes.
And I'm
That
like,
would be so fucking cool.
it would be sick. I just hate the dentist. So like, I'd rather
I do
just,
too.
Yeah,
Who
I-
doesn't?
I never go. I
I
just
sh-
floss twice
yeah.
a day and brush all the time. And
that's good. Yeah.
Last time I went to a dentist, they pulled my wisdom teeth, and I still don't have feeling all in here.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sucks.
That was in 2020.
I had 5 teeth taken out at once because I had that one and then all my 4 wisdom. Like they just did it all at once.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
They
Yeah.
always want to do it all in one shot.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to have to go back.
No.
It's like when you
Why?
get a tattoo in a really painful spot. You just want to.
Yeah.
You just want to knock
get
it out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I just had a root canal
Oh God.
and they were in my mouth for like 40 minutes.
Ha.
They were
Write
making
that down.
Yeah, they were making me gag over and over. I'm like, tears in my eyes.
all
I'm
right.
like, how
You
can
don't
I
have to
do this
sell
on?
me.
How can I do this on a dick? But I go to the fucking dentist and I'm a baby. I'm like, stop, stop.
And the worst part is you're paying for it.
The dentist is getting pissed at me. She's like, just fucking sit there.
Oh,
I'm like,
I feel like that's not what my boyfriend said.
Jesus.
I just take it then.
All right.
But
That was enough innuendos for like the entire next
We're
week for the show.
set.
Yeah. What made you guys want to? Because you're going to only employ female presenting peoples, right?
yeah,
Okay. What made you want to do that? Just like
I mean-
safe space for women?
I mean, I would be open to like gay men too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you would be as well. Like, yeah, just basically just like no, like cis men.
Okay.
just because
Interesting.
like, you know, strip clubs are male dominated. Regarding like them owning them, and then
Okay.
like, you know, tattooing. It's a male dominated, you know, industry.
Still is tattooing still
Still.
male dominated?
Definitely.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely still is. But yeah, and then like dominated industry, but also like dominated owned by
Okay,
men.
I got you.
Yeah.
Predominantly
It's just more
owned by
common.
men.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
we just wanted to have a place that like we could say is all women, you know, or and just like just run with it.
And then also too, just like being like pretty open on our page about the fact that like we are dancers, because like, you know, it's such a thing that like people look down on, you know, sex work and dancing in general. So like we just want to show people like, you know, like, yeah, like you can do this, but also like be successful.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And use it to your advantage. And then also too, to like motivate, you know, our other dancers that we know and stuff. Like, you know, a lot of them are super ambitious, but maybe don't know exactly, you know, what direction they want to go in, or like if it's really even possible, or like maybe they're feeling stuck, and like they can look at our page and be like, you know, if they did it, I can do it. You know?
They need some direction.
Yeah.
Guidance even.
Yeah. Just like motivation, like
Or
yeah.
I was say like we've had like some dancers come up to us and be like, "Oh my god, that's fucking so cool that you guys started a business." Like that, like like she said, like that motivates me. That like that inspires me to kind of like get the ball rolling. Like I've had a couple dancers say that to me, like that's so cool. Like you guys just fucking, you know, and like congratulating us. Like it was so cool to like go into the club and have them like hear about it.
Fuck yeah.
And just like supporting it. Like you know,
like,
it's so cool.
One dancer was like, "Can I like come to you and like ask you for business advice?" And I was like, "I don't know shit about fuck."
Where are you fucking?
Like I'm winging it.
Yeah.
You're like, Google is free, but
Yeah.
I can
I
tell
mean,
you
yeah,
this.
I'll tell you some things like what not to do, but I don't fucking know.
Did
Like,
you have to get advice from somebody, or did you just say, I want to start a business, I'm going to just start researching?
I just started researching.
Okay,
Yeah, like
cool.
I would say that like
DIY.
I'm like a psychopath with like researching. Like you can like tell me, you can be like, "Oh, this thing," and I'll be like, "I don't know anything about that thing," and then I'll like read about it, and then I could know all about it. Like I could write an essay on
She'll
it.
know more about you.
Yeah, like
you're the one.
Yeah, I really do have OCD. Like I'm actually diagnosed with it, but like I
same.
also do like
Same.
obsess over like hyperfixate and obsess over like little things like that. Like when I'm doing something, I want to be the best at it. So I'm going to learn everything I can learn about it to, you know, be the best.
Dangerous winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blessing and a curse.
But I'm basically a doctor from like how
WebMD.
from WebMD. Yeah, like so I got my doctorate degree.
So did everybody else.
Honestly, like you can ask her. Like, so, like someone will be like, "Oh, I have this," and I'm like, "It's this," and they go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Yeah, it's that."
You remember that
she's like, "Well, I'll be
13-year-old kid? Remember that 13-year-old kid in that like really poor town that was just everyone's doctor for like a couple of years?
Wait,
Do you don't remember that? And he was just getting
that
away
you?
with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was like in
13-year-old little boy.
Africa.
Looks like me.
Yeah, I think he was just like, and he was like right about everything. So like they just would go to him for all this shit.
Give him a fucking
Yeah,
degree, bro.
it's on YouTube. It was on the news. It was like, I
Man.
don't know. This was like 10 years ago.
That's
But I just
awesome.
remember that. That was stuck with me.
awesome.
You know what?
A prodigy.
They casted a white kid and made it a TV show.
Of course I did.
Oh,
You
Are
can-
fucking
yeah,
serious?
the doctor. What is that? The
Doogie
doctor.
Howser?
No. Not even that one. The later one. The one with the kid from Bates Motel.
Yeah, he's like autistic. He's like a savant. Yeah.
Oh,
It's called the good
Doctor.
doctor.
The Good Doctor.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I
Yes.
never saw that show, but every time driving
Same.
up to Philly, I would see that fucking billboard for like years. That and Nurse Jackie. I used to see that billboard all the time. Whatever
Edie
happened?
Falco.
Yeah,
Nurse,
Edie
Nurse
Falco.
Jackie ruled. Like
Was it? It
she
was good.
Awesome. Yeah.
I heard it's
never
a
saw
great
it.
one.
I like Edie Falco. She's a good actress.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Nurse Jackie fucking ruled. I forgot about that show till just now.
Dude, I saw Cocaine Bear the other day.
How was that? Because I want to see
We were
it.
talking about it.
Oh.
Oh. Don't spoil
Yeah, I
anything.
won't spoil anything.
Is it a good time?
Was it worth the money?
We watched the trailer in the Tesla.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Nice.
Eating fucking.
Is
what were
it
we,
worth?
Wendy's?
It's worth the money.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not like
Yeah.
it's meh. And I like bad movies. I think I showed you guys my movie collection last time. I have like
Yeah.
1,200 movies, and most
Yeah.
of them are bad. But like this was like, I don't know. It was like Hollywood's version of a bad movie, and it wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I really like that attitude that you guys have. That you stay open minded. Like that. We talk about that on the show a lot. Like.
Talked about it last week.
Super
I never
important.
stop learning.
Yeah, exactly. I like that you're just like, yeah, you can dance and you can do sex work, but you can also do all these other things. Like I always liked that, just that way of thinking. I hate when people try to box you in. Like you have to, if you're.
I dealt with that my whole life.
Oh, really?
Just like, you know, having to be a certain way, and if I stray away from that, then I'm fake. I'm not who I say I am. Like all of this shit, and it's just like. We're fucking humans on a floating fucking rock. We can do literally whatever. You know what I mean? Like why
fucking evolve?
Why would I just do one fucking thing? Like
well, she was like big on the internet.
Yeah,
at one
for like a
point.
little bit.
Like big
Hi,
by
baby.
like
Yeah, Liz is here.
by like like 150,000 followers, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I had an audience. Like it took off. I was known as like a little hippie, and so like I would travel and like I had a Jeep. I did yoga, so like I got shared a lot.
Oh,
and,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was good for a little bit, and then I said, "Fuck this," because everybody's eyes on you. They put you on a pedestal, and they, you know, hi, and you know I don't know, they think you're fucking perfect,
Yeah.
and if you stray out of that line,
You
Everyone loses their goddamn
Oh my
minds.
God.
They think they know you.
Yeah, and
they
it's so
think they know
shitty,
you.
like-
Yeah.
But they don't.
no,
Right.
It's the worst
You don't know
part.
anybody that you know on the internet.
Oh yeah, no idea.
You don't like, and you know, people would be giving me their like unsolicited opinions and like this and that and just like all this shit, and it's just like I was like, fuck this shit. Like I can't do this. But so anyway, like I get that. Like
No, I was getting to is like, and Cody probably talks about this too, and I talk with my wife a lot. Is like he grew up into like punk and hardcore and stuff. So did I, and then we ended up joining the military, and we get a lot of shit, or at least I do. Like I get
So punk rock.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're a fascist now.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
Nazi, and I'm like, so you liked us when we killed the Nazis and we fought, but you
Right.
don't like us anymore. We're doing the same things. It's just seen in a different light. But yeah, I always said like, why close off your mind? Like you said, they're humans floating on this fucking rock. You get one go round this whole time.
fucking
Why
do
would
it
you?
all.
Yeah, exactly. Do
Why
it all.
not?
I'm all about doing it all.
Yeah,
and
you
I
should.
love when somebody says I can't do something, and then I'm like, okay, well you got to watch me do it.
that's how I've always been.
Yeah, that's
I'm
rad.
like bet.
yeah, exactly.
Just like, and I'll just do it just to prove you know that I can do it.
Exactly.
Like it's just that type of mindset.
Yeah.
So
I still like walk in our studio and I'm like, holy shit, I own this.
This is mine.
This
Same.
is mine. Like, who let me own a business? That's insane.
fuck.
What is your art show called again? Exactly. The
Gals, gays, and theys.
Hey, honey. Yeah. Aren't you participating in? Wait.
Gals, gays.
Gals, gays, and theys. What? I guess not. Okay.
Awesome.
I thought you were. It's
She should.
Art show. Yeah. Well,
You always
should.
could.
It's an art. I'll explain after the podcast. Okay. I could. What? no. Go ahead.
It's April. It's April when again?
16th.
16th.
All right, dude. We got to go to that.
That'd be sick.
Please come.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm really nervous about it.
Why?
Well, I guess I'm mostly nervous because like we recently did a like little pop up thing like as a like we were vending there, and there was like I don't know, I would say there was like a total like 10 vendors maybe.
Okay.
And there was like no customers. Like
It was quiet.
It was
but,
yeah.
You know.
So like I don't know if like the girl running it like just like didn't do like a lot of advertisement. I'm not trying to like throw shade like if she listens to this, but like it was just like really quiet and like so like I've been trying to like advertise the fuck out of this because like
Yeah, you want people to show up.
I want
you know?
people to show
yeah.
up. Like
Yeah.
we're doing a raffle too, and like the proceeds to the raffle are gonna go to a charity, and like the charity is up to choice by the vendors. Like I'm letting them vote to decide like where the proceeds will go to.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, obviously I want people to show up. I don't want to be like it'd be embarrassing to like be donating like $20. Like
Hey,
Fuck.
here's
Yeah.
here's
$20 counts. Yeah.
Or just
You know?
vending to other vendors.
Dude, is that a Saturday, Friday, Saturday?
Sunday.
it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. It's April, because I was thinking we should do like a live show from
April
there or something.
16th.
That'd
Even
be
if it's just like
sick.
recorded on our phones. I don't know. It'd be cool to just like report from it. That'd be
Yeah.
rad.
Yeah.
So how long do you think it will, like, do you project it will be until you can start paying your bills fully from your new business?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, like, I want to give myself like 2 more years of dancing,
Okay.
max.
Yeah.
You know, like the economy's like crazy right now. As far as like renting places, because like
Yeah.
we kind of have our eyes open for a bigger spot.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
if it you know, because we already pay so much in rent for a small spot. Like, I think we could get a bigger spot for the same or maybe just a little bit more a month. And, you know, then we could bring in, like, a female tattoo artist and just, like, have, you know, another person in there to help, you know, make money when we're not there.
Yeah.
So,
You ever think about putting on a show?
A show?
Like bands and stuff to bring in money?
In our studio, there's no way.
Oh, there's no room?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
I wish.
No. Our studio's, like, this big. Like, from, like, your curtain to here to, like, there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That-
like...
Maybe
yeah.
if we got a bigger spot.
Yeah.
If we got a speaker... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
intimate.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
rad.
Small and
Yeah.
cozy.
It's just one bed.
It gets the job done right now.
Have you had walk-ins yet, or is it only appointments?
Appointment only.
Okay.
Yep.
Will you
So-
ever do walk-ins or no?
I mean, I think like once we have like a full shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But like
okay.
right
Yeah.
now, our studio is in a building with a bunch of other small studios. I don't know if you've ever heard of like Phoenix Salon Suites or like Sola Studios.
No.
Okay, so basically it's like a big building, and within the building you can rent out these suites, and it's mostly like beauty businesses, like
Okay.
hairdressers, estheticians, you know, lash artists, permanent makeup, massage therapists, things like that. So we're actually in a building like that. And
Oh,
yeah,
that's fantastic. That's good advertising already.
right, exactly. Because you know, we got people walking by our studio, they can take our business cards. So like we're in a brand new building, like it's brand new. Not even all the suites are rented out yet. Like we were literally like one of the first people. I think we're like the third or fourth like business in there.
How'd you find it? Just luck?
I forget how.
I think you were probably looking
I
online.
I found it for sure. I just
Yeah.
don't remember where. But yeah, it's called Phoenix Salon Suites, and we're within there. And yeah, so like it would be hard to do walk-ins there.
Okay.
Because it's a locked door. We have like
physically can't walk in.
You physically can't walk in.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's not like street level or something.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely like we looked at ones like that. They wanted us to sign like 5-year contracts, shit like that for like a storefront, you know?
Yeah, sure.
We were like, yeah.
Well, we actually applied to a storefront in Lansdale. That was the first place we applied to.
Cool.
And it was fucking sick. Like it was like these like big windows. Like I think it was
Good area, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I don't know. It wasn't like super huge, but it was definitely big enough. We could have had like 3 beds in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, like somebody like there was a spot below for rent as well, and somebody decided they were gonna like rent below, and they were an esthetician, and one of their 10 services probably was tooth gems, and
competition.
the landlord was like, oh well, because like that person had a business longer than we had. We were just starting our business. They were like, we want to.
And I know who that is.
Yeah, it's
She-
actually
she might
it's
see
actually,
this.
It's actually a dancer.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, no hate, like
No.
whatever. It is what it is, but
Just small world.
yeah, just
Yeah.
small world. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm glad that she has a business. That's sick.
Yeah,
But,
100%.
yeah, it actually turned out to be a dancer, and because she had already had her business longer, they were like, she's a safer bet. I get it, but
Yeah.
it just sucks because that space was so cool and so cheap. Like, but
Well, by the
Alas.
time you do get that other spot, you'll be even more ready.
yeah,
Yeah.
And plus, like you said, you'll have a third. You could even have like a third person there
yeah,
to bring in even more clientele.
Yeah.
Necessitating this
It all
spot.
works. Yeah, it all works how it's
Yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. Yeah.
it will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no doubt. Yeah.
And I don't want this to seem like a loaded question, but was beauty industry like always your passion, or did you see it as like a way out, not just out of dancing, but just in life in general? Because for me, barbering, although I really liked it, I saw it as my way out to just live on my own, start paying my bills fast, and just do that, like be independent.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, like, I got my cosmetology license when I was 20. I'm 30 now.
okay.
So, yeah, I got my cosmetology license when I was 20. So, I've always been, like, pretty interested in, like, the beauty industry. As much as, like, I've faded away from, like, lots of makeup on myself. Like, I love it on other people. And, like, that's one of the reasons why I like permanent makeup is because, like, you don't have to wake up and do it every day.
Right.
And that's what I personally hate about wearing makeup is, like, having to do it every day. So I don't know. I mean, it's definitely kind of both too. Like, because in 2021, I guess, I was in school for prerequisites for physical therapy.
Okay.
And that's something that like I'm still like I'm passionate about fitness, and I was like considering becoming a doctor of physical therapy, or even like becoming like a regular doctor, just like a DO. And then I was like, you know, I don't want to work for anybody else, and I don't want to dedicate my life to healthcare, because I think anybody that's like in the healthcare industry, like really in it, like they work so much, and that's just not who I am, you know, like
it's not what you want your life to be.
Exactly. It
becomes their life.
Exactly. And you know, like I've been working jobs for so long that I've been making my own schedule for so long and being my own boss for so long. I cannot answer to anybody else
You
anymore.
can't go back.
Yeah.
You can't go backwards, I feel like.
Right, exactly.
You've gone too far.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, there's no way, you know. Even like being a barber, like I'm an independent contractor. I show up when I want, leave when I want, like book whoever I want. So it's, you know, and then so I was like, all right, well, you know, fuck going to school to be a doctor or, you know, physical therapy. I'm not going to do that. And like I've always, you know, been like artistic. And I was like, man, like I would love to tattoo, but I always considered myself like not artistic enough to be like a regular tattoo artist.
Same.
I'm starting to kind of try and reverse that in my head, like, but like I just never considered myself an artist, if that makes sense. You know, like I've always done artistic things, like, you know, like hair, that's an art, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like painting, I used to paint, and like wood carve, and all these things are like artistic things, but they're not like drawing. So
Yeah.
you know, like I never considered myself like an artist, so I was always like scared to even like try and be like a tattoo artist. But I was like, you know, like permanent makeup's not as difficult as regular tattooing, so I was like, let me, you know, I'm gonna try this. I was still scared as fuck to tattoo someone's face, like,
Sorry.
No,
As
you're good.
somebody who dabbled in drawing, and then I started getting tattooed later in life, it seemed impossible to learn how to do that correctly and well, like so many people can.
It is. Yeah. It's
It seems
definitely,
like.
it's humbling, you know, like if you've never tattooed, if you've never held a tattoo machine, and then you even just try and like, you know, pull a line, it's like, holy shit, like.
That's what my wife's going through now, because she's she's in her second year of her apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Under a female tattoo artist
That
who's
rules.
owned
Hell yeah.
the business since 2009. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Love that.
And Danielle, same for you.
Shout
Is
out
it
Poppy Top
your
tattoo?
Oh yeah. Is this your passion, or is it?
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
I would say I love body mods. I've been getting pierced and like tattooed and all of that since I could. And I just like, you know, it goes along with her thing too. Like I love that we can just customize our bodies basically. And there's so many new things, including like the cosmetic makeup, where you can kind of just fucking. It's so cool, and it's constantly evolving. So it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely something that I really enjoy myself, and I would love to modify other people, and just, you know, fucking spice up their look. And it also is, it's a way out. I also want to do like photography, and stuff like that. So like that's definitely a passion. But yeah, like I would say it's a passion, and it's also like, okay, I could fucking weasel my way out with that, you know. So
So you guys get both out of it.
exactly.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's one of those things where like, because we do work for ourselves, it does leave room open for us to do other things. Like, you know, like she can still do her photography because her life isn't consumed by, you know, her jobs. So I think
works.
That, for sure. Yeah.
With photography, are you talking digital photography, or do you have like you go to like a developing?
No, just digital.
Okay, digital photography.
I did in school, nothing crazy, but I did like the dark room. I did all that stuff, like developing.
I did that too. It's
Super cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, like I would mostly, you know, want to get paid to do like elopement, like, you know, weddings, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've done a wedding before. I was not like, I gave like one of my coworkers like a deal. Like I was not like elite at it, you know.
It was, like,
but it was
casual.
practice. Yeah, it was fun.
Did it turn out good?
Yeah, I think so.
You
Yeah.
were happy with it?
Yeah.
Fuck
Did
yeah.
you get any recommendations from it or anything?
She moved on from that one job after that,
Oh,
so I
okay,
didn't see
gotcha.
her as much anymore.
Yeah.
But it was still cool, and like I did like senior photos like a while ago when I lived
Oh,
back
wow.
home. Yeah, so like I'm not like professional by any means. I want to get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to buckle down with like the business, get that stuff under my wing before I kind of branch out again. But I think it's really important to have like different faucets and just being able to bounce around and, you know, you're passionate about it, so you're not getting burnt out and just all of that, you know.
So you guys could never do desk work?
No.
Ever?
Well,
because
like,
I don't think I could.
I'm actually like, I'm finding that I actually like do really like the business side, like kind of like running like the business stuff. Like I take care, like my name is like on for like the tax records and stuff. Like I take care of like all like that kind of stuff. And like, you know, like I like nerding out and like making like spreadsheets, you know.
Balancing the books.
Yeah, exactly. And like I never really saw myself like that before, but like I really like, you know, and I'm still like trying to learn how to like be organized, but like I enjoy it. And you know, like I would love to get to a point where like I don't have to like do a job, where I can just like run business, you know. Like if I could just run the shop, that'd be sick. I would love that.
It is weirdly satisfying.
Yeah.
All that organization.
So funny because my brain, I can't even.
I love organizing.
I can't. I have the OCD. I have OCD as well, the real type. Like, cause I hate when people say they do.
Yeah.
But mine works the opposite way, where I hyper focus on things so much. Everything else I leave like behind in like a trail of fucking chaos. And I hate it about myself because like I like to do a lot of different things. I like to knit and sew and make my haunted house and all this stuff. And I have OCD so much that the thing I'm doing, I'm like, oh, I have to make this perfect, exactly how I want it.
Yeah.
But then I leave a mess behind. And I just can't. I don't understand organized. So I really envy that in you guys. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely
it's
definitely a work in progress for sure. You know, like I don't know like shit about fuck with taxes and stuff. I'm all just like kind of just figuring it out, you know, as I go. Yeah, just like doing it as I go. But I would love to be able to just like run the business or like run like a tattoo studio. I'm even like in my brain, I'm like, all right, like what can I open next? A barbershop?
Or like a strip club?
A strip club?
A gym?
A dog park?
I almost asked you guys that earlier. Like, since the market is so oversaturated with male ownership of strip clubs, would you ever consider opening one?
That was the first thing we talked about.
Yeah.
Really?
It's so expensive.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, we could always like obviously like get an investor, but then like I don't even want, because it'd probably be a dude, and I don't.
Let's say I'd invest in that. I think sex work is making quite a lot of money right now.
Yeah, but the thing is that like
you'd have somebody to answer to in a way,
right?
And
and
like
also
they're part of it.
That's not like fully like woman owned in my opinion.
Understood.
You know what I mean? Like if it was a female investor, fuck yeah.
We definitely talked about it though. Like we definitely, that was the first thing for even our business. We were like, it'd be so fucking cool. You know, all these strip clubs are owned by men. It would be so fucking cool to have a women-owned. Just like, they're not going to understand fully like us. You know, we've been strippers. We're women.
You've been there.
And it's just every fucking owner is a dude. And it's like...
Who's never stripped before.
Exactly.
And most of the managers.
Yeah.
And they're some of them can be assholes. It's like, bro, you don't even know. Like, if you didn't have us, you wouldn't have this. You know what I mean? So, like...
That's most jobs.
Yeah, I know.
Sadly.
I know. I can't even, but...
You can't. I just think about this all the time. Is you can't rule people who are living like lesser lives than you when you're living at the top. You just, I mean, they do, but they'll never be able to live amongst them.
No, you'll never understand it to that degree.
Yeah. So how would you run a strip club differently, like from a woman's point of view? There have to be women.
That's a good
strip
question.
Clubs out there.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, Delilah's in Philly is actually owned by a woman.
Oh.
Okay.
But it's not ran by a woman.
Yeah.
Like the managers are men. And like I've heard awful things about Delilah's in Philly. Like it's not ran well, that's for sure.
I don't know specifically.
Like what?
Like what we would do like different than
Yeah,
men.
I mean, I think it's more just like, you know, like giving like women like benefit of the doubt, you know, and like making sure that like safety is a priority. And like you would think that it is, but in clubs now, but it's not. Like, you know, the club that we work at, we don't even have anyone to walk us to our car, and it's in Philly. It's in South Philly.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last time you were on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
I was shocked at that.
Recently, we have a new security guard, and he actually used to be a customer at the club, and he walks us to our car. Like he
gives a shit.
He gives a shit. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. And he walked us to our car, and like, you know, like if someone walks us to our car, like I tip them, like we buy them food.
That was my next question. I mean? Yeah, I figured you guys paid them.
100%, you're doing your job.
Everybody takes care of each other in that business.
Especially like at a club where every other security guard is doing the bare fucking minimum. So like if this dude's like going above and beyond, he's walking out every dancer, like yeah, I'm gonna tip you, I'm gonna, possibly buy you lunch or whatever.
You're
like
doing
share
your
my
job.
lunch with you. Exactly. Yeah. Like I'm grateful, you know.
Would you hire female like security as well?
Probably. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, it's a hard. I think it's
a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's definitely a hard question. I mean, I think it's like if a woman can throw down with a dude, then yeah, it's the same thing with like women, like in like special like operations and stuff. Like if a woman can perform like the men do, and there's no like I don't know,
there's nothing holding them back,
right, exactly.
Physically,
yeah, or like like not like any like less stipulations, like in the military, like in like I know like regular military, like basic, like it's like women do this amount of push-ups and men do this amount, like oh yeah.
Yeah, I've talked about that.
Yeah.
The women are how do I put this?
It's sadly just different.
They literally act like women don't even have arms. Like,
oh my god.
It's funny you say that about the security guards. I'm thinking of one right now who I don't know her personally, but she's been a security guard at Auto Bar in Baltimore for like a while.
Yeah.
And nobody fucks with that girl.
Well, I think also too, like, it also goes down to, unfortunately, respect. Like, a man that's causing an issue at a strip club isn't going to respect like a woman security guard. Like he already doesn't respect the woman dancer that he's fucking harassing or assaulting or whatever the case. So he's not going to respect a woman security guard. Until
she bodies the fuck out of him.
Yeah, but like, they would respect a man more than a woman, and that fucking sucks, but that's reality.
It sucks that it comes down to something as dumb as like optics. Like some 6'6", like 300-pound dude is an imposing figure. Meanwhile, there's a girl who's 5'8" who can tie you in a pretzel with jujitsu and break your neck for acting stupid. Yeah, and they would.
But that's the thing, though, is that they don't like clubs. Like they don't want you to like hurt customers.
It's funny that 5'8" is short to you. By the way, you said 5'8". I was like 5'8's pretty tall for a female.
Yeah, for a woman that's tall.
I'm 5'6". I mean, I'm a short guy, but
king.
like yeah.
I'm still picturing this security.
But you went to 5'8", which I think is like taller than
5'3".
Okay, there you go. Like Danzig style.
Kelsey, who was just on the show, was like what 5'1". And
I think she's as tall as me almost.
I used to do jujitsu. And I'm 4'11". Yeah. No, I mean jiu-jitsu is obviously like very like technique over. Yeah. But the problem is that like, if a dude swings on you and you get knocked out, that's fucking it. Like,
it's true.
You know what I mean?
They
like,
get one good shot.
Exactly. That's it. It's done.
Yep.
Like
yeah, and you're probably a person in general. I mean, I feel like maybe all of us here don't ever start the violence. Right? No. Yeah, I don't ever start the violence.
I keep to myself.
Yeah.
I don't.
No. I mean, I will confront,
Yeah.
I have confronted, people before, but like, I'm never like, it takes a lot for me.
You're not going to antagonize it.
Right. No. It takes a lot for me to actually physically fight. I've only been in a few fights in my life besides jiu-jitsu, but like,
Same.
But
it's been a long
we're
time.
adults.
Yeah, I'm an adult.
Yeah, we're grown ups.
But like, I mean, the thing with me though is that like, I have like a certain point that like I can like be an adult and be civil and be like, rational, but at some point like I'm not like I can talk, we can talk it out. If you're trying to yell it out,
it's not gonna happen.
I'm a swing on sight type bitch then. like I'm not
Has it
screaming.
Been with other women or with men?
Women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, I mean with men, no. I'll just want to shoot them.
Yeah.
I've never fought, so.
No.
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
No,
it's dumb.
Getting punched in the face sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna pass on it if I can, but
we just talked about that last week. I've been punched in the face so many times. Yo, last year at that municipal waste show, I think it was the one you went to, I got punched in the jaw, and then I tried closing my mouth and my teeth didn't line up anymore. And then and I was still in the pit. And then a half an hour later, I got punched on the other side and my teeth lined up. And I was fine. Yeah.
It's like getting kicked by a donkey or whatever.
Really
like,
is, yeah.
It just goes back.
Yeah. My one friend in New Jersey owns a jiu-jitsu gym. And he recently had, like, he specifically reached out to me and was like, I want to have a free women's self-defense seminar. I
saw that.
Yeah, because, like,
sick.
you know, I think...
It was fun, right?
Yeah. He's like, I think women in your field can, like, really benefit from this. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah.
Yep.
So, like... you know, I took her and we went and, like, you know, that was her first experience with, like, any type of, like, grappling or, like, jiu-jitsu.
That was a workout. She's fucking strong, dude. I'm practicing on her, like...
Yeah, dude.
It's fun,
well,
right?
Because
I was sore after.
She would be, like, you know, like, trying to choke me or whatever, but, like, not actually choking me. I'm like, you gotta choke me. Like, make me tap. You know what I mean? Because, like, I want her to see...
My scared self.
Yeah, like, I want her to see, like... how much force she actually has to use to choke somebody, you know? So
you gotta know what it takes.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it's corny but true.
My nervous little self. I'm like,
I'm the exact same way. I start apologizing like when I'm rolling with somebody.
She was too. Yeah.
I was like that in wrestling also.
I was just so nervous.
I just don't have it in me to want to hurt somebody. I never did.
That's changed now, but I can agree.
When I used to train, and then when we would box and we'd do sparring, I did the same thing. And then I got knocked around a couple times, and I lost it immediately. I was like, because nobody's sorry. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I fucking hate getting punched in the face. When I first started MMA, I was in Texas, and like, I wanted to do Muay Thai. I'd never done any martial art before. I wanted to do Muay Thai, but, like, the gym I went to, they were like, our Muay Thai teacher is out for whatever. I think he had surgery or something. But they were like, if you want to fight, like, and do MMA, you got to do jiu-jitsu anyways. So why don't you just start with jiu-jitsu? I was like, all right, whatever. Well, I fell in love with jiu-jitsu. Anyways, so, like, and then I started boxing and doing Muay Thai. And then one day, like, they're like, all right, like, you can do the MMA class now. And, like, I'm, like, the only chick in the MMA class. And I'm, like, sparring with this dude with, like, you know, long-ass arms and legs, dude. And he fucking lit me the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
he took that opportunity.
I mean, like, respect for, like, you know, not taking it easy on a girl. But also, like, yo, it's my first class, dude. And you just lit me the fuck up.
I
funny as shit.
I learned from a karate instructor who was probably 6'4", 6'5", and he was like, we went to the same high school, so I knew him, and we skateboarded together, but still he fucked me up. And I was like, I was a late bloomer too. I didn't get tall until, like, I was like 18. So I was just getting lit up by this huge dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, fighting sucks.
It does, yeah. I want to get back into jiu-jitsu, though. I
need to get back to.
Yeah. I want Danielle to come.
I've only been slapped by you. Like, I'm thinking about it.
No, jiu-jitsu, you don't slap.
No, I know. I'm just thinking. Yeah.
Like, in general,
yeah,
you've
like
only been slapped?
Like, you guys are talking about, like, getting punched in the face. Like, I've never gotten punched in the face. I don't want to. Don't ask me, because I know she's going to be like,
keep
well,
it up. It's a good record.
Yeah. But I'm just...
Keep it up. I thought you were going to say, keep it up. You're about to.
No.
Yeah. Whack.
Yeah.
No, but
I fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
I hit her.
Wailed on me a couple times.
In the club.
Yeah, it wasn't like... Yeah. She's mad at me. Like,
no, yeah.
Maybe she wants to sometimes. I don't know.
No, she expected it. She knew it was coming.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking.
But it's just because, like, I...
was it a performance? Yes. Or was it... Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so...
It was an art piece, if you will.
Yes. Yeah. Showtime. Yeah. Our time to
and
shine.
Scene.
Yeah. No, sometimes these guys, like some of them, like, they want to be, like, actually dominated, like, they're little, like, simp, like, subs, but there's some that, like, are just want to act
play
tough. They want to act tough, you know.
And Roxy's like,
and, like, I like first like, I like joke around and, like, give them a little, you know, slap. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, I like that." I'm like, "Oh, you do, huh?" And, like, it'll be like both of us.
I'm sitting there like, "Let me get my popcorn. This is fucking great. I love it." I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen.
And I'm like, "Oh, like, I can slap you." And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, how hard?" Like 20%, 50, 100, and they're like, "Whatever you want."
Idiot.
Yep.
One of them afterwards was like, "I think I'm concussed."
You are. That's the thing. You are very.
Love.
There was the guy came back like a week later, and he was like, my jaw hurt the next day, and you hit like a fucking dude.
Nice.
I'm just like watching in the back.
I just got like this little freight train right here.
Well, you can do so much more damage than you think with your palm.
Oh yeah,
and
wider
plus,
surface area.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Plus, if you hit it in the right spot, you can knock somebody out way easier with a good slap.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
Yes,
always say that to the guys first. I'm like, you ever been knocked out by a slap before?
Nuts.
You get the right. If you get the right point on the fulcrum of the jaw,
it's crazy.
What the jaw does when you hit it, I learned this in karate too. Like the reason people get knocked out when they get hit in the jaw is because it acts like I said, like a fulcrum, because it connects to your head, and your brain does the opposite of what your jaw does, and it literally hits the other side of your head really fucking hard.
Oh wow!
So that's why people go out like a light with a good hit.
Yeah,
99.
Like that, the power slap. You guys see that yet?
Yes.
I think I should sign up.
I think you
the
should.
competition.
Yeah,
I think you should.
Yeah.
Then you can tell those guys that you've been in a fucking power slap competition.
Yeah.
And
like
won.
I think that would be
and
won. I think that'd be so
No,
cool.
they are honestly genuinely shocked.
It's
like,
so great.
Yeah, her and I just
So
fucking laugh.
funny, dude.
With power slap competitions, do they do it sex based? So girl on girl and guy on guy. Okay,
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I guess.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
How
hard-
about weight class, or is it just anything goes?
No, I think it's weight class too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. You think you would get slapped like that?
What do you mean?
Yo,
Like
weight
power
class?
slapped?
Yo, I've seen some of those.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
No.
those videos are insane,
Yeah.
dude. Insane. Like, some of those dudes hit so hard.
I bet.
They train for it.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do.
dude.
They do.
Yeah.
Like, it's
They
funny.
wind up.
Yeah. They
They're
do the they do the practice.
They're picking.
Yo, that's
You're-
when you fucking know.
Yeah, you're picking the exact spot to
Oh
hit.
yeah, warming up the core, get the twist in there.
The whole bodies.
I hate when I get hit in my
Goddamn.
head and I also bite my tongue at the same
Oh,
time.
the
I
worst.
fucking hate it. And I got blood
worst.
all in my mouth.
When I get hit in the face, I'm irate. Like,
Oh, really?
Instant
furious.
I do a nervous laugh.
A nervous laugh.
That's probably scary to the opponent. Like,
No,
Yeah, you're over there laughing.
No, because they normally don't see it because it's normally in the pit or something, and I start getting like the ha-has,
Okay,
like
yeah,
almost
yeah.
like a sleepy ha-has.
Ha-has.
And I was like
That's
that
adrenaline.
Yeah, no, but I also get that if I'm getting yelled at, I start doing the awkward smile or the nervous smile, and I start
oh,
laughing.
I do that
hate
too.
that.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, when I'm in trouble,
can't help it.
I guess I smile too. I'm
Are
like,
y'all okay?
No, that's just
I just
how,
cry.
that's how I always was.
But
yeah.
like when no, it's different. Like if I'm at like a show and I'm dancing and I get hit, that's different. I'm
Mm-hmm.
expecting that. Like I'm talking like if I don't know, me and Cody will like wrestle around and sometimes I get hit and like I'm just fucking irate. Like
really?
Yeah.
If I get hit in the nose.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Instant
bro!
anger.
My
Yeah.
whole fucking head is nose, so it affects my. It affects me so
You and
bad.
Cody both.
Oh yeah, he does.
Target.
He does have an Italian nose.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We got Roman noses. It's Roman
Hey.
all over our faces.
Paisan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Paisan.
The gobble
My buddy at work is also Italian. He called somebody a jamook the other day.
That's great.
I fucking lost it,
Oh
dude.
my God.
Oh, this fucking jamook.
Exactly.
All right, but so we were talking about something on the way here.
Yeah.
So we had this customer the other day, the Psy. We had a customer the other day, and the customer's like, oh, like, you know, because we're always like, oh, like, what's the craziest sex story or
I love
something?
these stories. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You get everything.
Yes,
Honestly, I was gonna avoid that because I mostly wanted to talk about your new business. But if you guys want to get into it,
It's not us if we don't sprinkle a little. Fucking,
Right,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? We, it's all right.
We covered the good stuff too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Early.
If they're still
Yeah.
watching, they'll get a surprise. You know what I mean?
This
Hell
will
yeah.
keep them on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you know, so we're like, oh, like, you know, what's a crazy sex story? And he's like, oh, like, I don't know. It's a little like, it's a little taboo. Well, actually, it's not that taboo. And we're like, all right, well, fucking spit it out.
Fucking tell it, bro.
He was like, I don't know, like in his late 20s. And he was like in a band, and he had like a keyboard player in the band that was like an older woman.
Okay.
And like she and him would like fuck around, but she had a daughter who he said looked 18. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
Sadly.
Who also like wanted to fuck him and was like always coming on to them. He had a threesome with them.
With the mom and the daughter.
Mom and the daughter. But no.
And the daughter.
And the daughter and mom hooked up.
God damn.
Oh man.
That's
said-
where it's fucked up.
Yeah, yeah,
see?
yeah.
See? That's
Yeah.
where it's fucked up.
They're
Dude,
blood related.
Yeah.
that makes me
You just
Like,
you
I
just
want
gagged.
to throw
well,
up.
okay, that hits me. That hits me hard because I. So I was with an older woman for a long time, and I raised her kid with her, and I was in between their ages. That fucking that makes me sick. Yeah, that makes me. I can't even.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I thought that was just porn.
Right.
Like this. That's a real skit. Like that's real life.
They did that in the movie The Tall Man as well. If you've ever seen, it's a cool horror movie. But
there was like.
Good, I won't watch it now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see it, but it's basically
inferred.
Basically, this girl, you can tell she's just going through something, and you find out she's been sleeping with the stepdad, and she's pregnant now, and it's just fucked. It's a whole fucked. It's a good movie.
I mean, at least they're not blood related.
Yeah, I mean the step stuff.
It's still fucking weird, but yeah.
Yeah, the step stuff is like super fucking weird. I don't have step parents. That in itself is, but yeah, dude, straight incest. I'm sorry,
blood related.
Yeah, that's.
But we have.
You came out of that vagina. What are you fucking doing,
have
bro?
The same DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So gross.
Yeah.
And you're. No, I'm good on that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to throw that in there because like we were talking about it and we were just wow, like people actually are put in these scenarios like that could actually be real life.
Like how fucked up of that mom though.
Yeah, dude. And I guess he said that she was like on drugs, like she had been.
You would have to.
What?
You would have to.
Yeah.
What? Are you kidding me?
Plot twist.
take.
She wasn't sober. Yeah. No, but I don't know.
But her and I did a room with these two guys before, and like we were like same thing. Like
were they father son? Did they hook up?
Thank God.
But no, listen.
Yeah, next story.
Father son come like duos come into the club all the time, and I think that's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Bonding over
Don't
being
do
horny
that.
with your fucking dad.
It's fucking weird.
You know, or
See,
you're just your buddies. Like y'all got.
I don't know. I think because I was raised by a single dad, I don't think that's that weird. I mean, because we would bond
Maybe
over
not
like
to
hot
men.
girls in movies.
Well, this is a little different, maybe.
Is it?
As I've gotten older, my dad and I's relationship, we're getting even closer because we're kind of like friends now.
That's good.
And
oh my god, he's so different
Love a
from us.
love a healthy relationship.
Love that.
It's sick.
Love
He's
a healthy
just
family
now
dynamic.
starting to
I wish I had.
like.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not trying to like brag.
No, I'm just. I'm
No, I
kidding.
think it's wonderful
it's
you
sick.
have a nice relationship with your parents. My dad will tell me to my face, I can't be around you for more than about an hour and a half.
I remember.
He says that, he does not like me.
Throw the whole dad away.
He loves me,
Yeah.
but he doesn't like me.
Well, he's just now starting to like tell me the truth about like hookups he's had in the past, like before my mom.
Oh, I was like...
Spilling it all.
And then I landed on...
Like my parents' dynamic is very strange and very different, but they are 100% faithful to each other.
That's good.
I think. So
okay.
Well,
so
I don't have much hope for that, seeing for what goes on in the strip clubs.
Find out a lot about your parents, especially when one of them passes.
Oh.
Like you find out the secrets.
I bet.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I found out that my grandfather only had one testicle after he died.
Nice.
Did you feel around down there after during the funeral?
Yeah.
Were you like,
God.
Gramps, I heard this, but I just gotta check
I
myself.
gotta make sure.
I was like,
Do you laugh at Do you laugh at funerals? Because
no.
so I do.
I was gonna.
Yeah, not laughing. It's the nervous thing.
I just picture everybody else crying and you just in the fucking thing.
So-
chuckling.
no, when Cody, if me and Cody get in a
Chortling.
fight and he like yells at me or is like saying that like like I hurt his feelings or something,
You're invalidating
Yo,
my feelings.
I would get so pissed.
And you're just like,
I just kind of smile. I'm like, like I'm like trying to like fight it, like.
bro,
But
I would be
It's
pissed.
definitely a nervous thing. Like I
Yeah.
don't know how to handle emotions.
Wipe that fucking smile off your face.
Well, I think I told
you're like, stop! I can't stop it,
You're like,
please.
you're cracking me up. You should be a comedian. Shut up.
Fuck.
Well, I think I
Holy
told
hell.
this story before. So I had a friend commit suicide when we were in high school.
All right.
And
God damn.
well, no, so
You were laughing.
she had a lot of she had a lot of
Don't laugh.
She just had a lot of personal stuff going on, and she just
Rest in
so she
peace.
was in a coma for a bit, and then they had to pull the plug. It was very sad, and I was sad,
Yeah.
But my friend next to me in the pews of the church points out a stupid fucking sentence. You're trying not to laugh right now.
Because I'm thinking about her and I if you and I were in a
So and I'm 16 at the time.
Yeah.
So and you know, like my friend points out to me a fucking line in this pamphlet that y'all get handed when you go in, and it says, "I will guide you with my rod and my staff." And I lose it. I can't stop laughing. I'm right behind her parents, and I had to push my face into my lapel of my jacket to make it look like I was crying, but they had to have known. I felt horrible, but I couldn't stop. I had the fucking ha-has, man.
Man, what the worst time to have the fucking ha-has.
Just having a fucking
ha-has.
But that happens to me in a lot of sad situations. Yeah.
No,
like this kid over here cracking up.
Dude, when we all watched my ex's dad die, and he was like dying in this horrible, painful thing, I'm looking around the room.
You need to leave.
I was like,
all right, well, I welcome you to come to my funeral and laugh.
oh God,
no.
Grab the mic and laugh.
Oh my God. You guys are doing a podcast?
Who do you think will die first, you or your husband?
I mean, statistically, my husband, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, who lives the wilder life?
Probably me.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's...
Nah, you're small. Like those little dogs, they live forever.
Yeah.
You're going to outlive everybody.
Yeah. I
mean, I'm trying to live
I don't
150.
know. I would love to live forever, actually.
Me too. I would make a vampire deal.
Yes!
Yeah, all the time.
If I could be a vampire.
Oh, jeez.
Yo, vampires are sick.
Nerds.
Yeah.
No. If I'd
make that deal.
Listen, if you're a vampire, you get to live forever. 1, orgies all the time. 2, and that's
Sucking
it.
blood and shit.
Okay. So
no garlic?
So
Bruh.
vampires being synonymous.
Okay.
No sun?
Okay,
Oy
you fucking gabagoo over here.
Fucking gabagoo.
So vampires being synonymous with sex has always baffled me because you're supposed to be dead. Can you still get an erection? Is that what the blood flow goes to? And if so, I mean, you have to be sucking a lot of blood to make sure it can all go down there.
I mean,
right?
I've seen Blade.
Have you heard about ghost sex?
Ghost sex.
Like what?
I think so.
When a
people
ghost fucks
stay,
you?
yeah, like people are staying like a haunted place, and they're like, oh, I got fucked by the ghost.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
saying that out loud.
It's called
Okay.
something. I forget.
Yeah, so if ghosts can do it, I feel like vampires.
Or it's just you had a wet dream.
I didn't know what it was. Like,
Yeah.
it's the ghost.
Do you guys ever have sleep paralysis?
I have.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it pretty
If
bad.
I lay on my back.
Same. If I fall asleep on my
Bruh.
back every single time.
That's what
so I
I
have
think.
to sleep on my
Yeah,
side.
I've heard it's.
I haven't gotten it in a while, but it used to scare the fuck out of me.
Watch
I would
you get it
watch
tonight.
I know.
No, she would astral project.
You did?
Well,
Did
I
you
would
really?
watch myself sleep, and I would like
Hold up.
know
hold
that
up.
I'm not. I can't move.
Did you really? You
Yeah,
watched
no,
yourself
I
sleep?
swear to God.
I've never done that. That's really
It
interesting.
freaked
Sorry.
me the fuck out. I would sleep on my stomach every night because I'm like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, dude, that's astral projection.
Yeah,
That
whatever
is.
it is. And I was just like, I can't move though. Like I can see myself sleeping, and I would get the lightest sleep ever. Like I would wake up in the
Right,
morning
right.
and be like, bro, I didn't even sleep. It sucked. I had like a period of time with it. I haven't done it in a while, thank fucking God.
Dude, you astral projected.
Yeah,
That's
you need
amazing.
to explore.
I don't want to.
It's so hard
Come
though.
over.
Like
Come over to my house.
Let me ring your fucking doorbell and show up. Let's go to fucking McDonald's.
I was gonna say you guys are gonna have ghost sex. Dude.
That's why I'm bringing this up right now. I have to talk about something with you.
There's a
Holy
physiological
wondering about
reason
that
for
dream.
Yeah.
Like when you're
What, ghost sex?
no, when you're asleep and you're like you're
dream?
either astral projecting or you're like weak, or like
Guess again.
if you have dreams and you try to punch and your punch is weak,
Always.
it's because you're laying down.
What?
Fucking dumbass. I should just be sleeping
Really?
standing up.
Yes.
This is
That's incredible.
Silly me.
Your body is physically laying down, so your body can't physically generate momentum, and you have no strength.
weak.
I'm a bitch when I sleep, dude. That
We're all
sucks.
bitches. Wait, do you sleep standing up?
No.
No, I
gotta
sleep on my. I wrap my arm around one pillow.
Me
and
too,
I
on the
go like
side.
I
that.
thought you were gonna say you sleep
same.
on your skateboard
like-
and then like,
It keeps the ghosts away.
keep it radical, dude.
Fucking sick.
Yeah, tubular, bro. Hang 10, man.
No, but I thought when you were in REM sleep, you're paralyzed.
Basically, yeah.
It felt
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's
So
when sleep paralysis.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why you can't punch.
You can't
Damn.
generate any momentum because you're not moving at all.
Okay, I thought the reason I was laughing so hard is because it was like you sleep laying down. That's what I thought you were saying, basically.
Your body is
Fucking idiot.
flat.
That's what I was like.
That does make sense.
Yeah, your
though.
body's flat. You can't generate any.
But it's a fucking dream, bro. Like, just let me
I know
punch.
it's not fair.
The fuck? I'm doing everything else in these dreams, but I can't punch.
I had my first week punching dream like the other night, and that's why I looked this up.
You wake up and you're like, what the fuck, bro? That's like, so stupid of me.
Well, I've heard other people describe it, and I was like, why is that?
Do you think Mike Tyson can't punch in his dreams either?
I bet he doesn't dream.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you
first of all, everybody dreams. You are always dreaming when you sleep. You just don't remember.
You don't remember it.
Yeah, he probably doesn't remember him because he probably has fucking CTE or whatever it's called, right?
Oh, yeah. Remember when he went to prison for like raping 2 girls? Does everyone just forget that about Mike Tyson?
Yeah. Did you watch the Mike Tyson TV show?
No. I don't like... He just bothers me.
I didn't know.
I just boycott that shit.
I've written down every dream I've ever had.
Did you watch it?
Really?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Because it happens so infrequently.
Keep a dream journal?
Wow. Cody barely remembers his dreams. I have vivid dreams.
Same.
Violent, vivid dreams almost every night.
Yeah.
I almost never remember my
I can remember most of my dreams like shot for shot.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous of it because I just wake up. I've had like 13 dreams since 2011.
The fuck?
That's insane.
I've written down every single one.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
My brain's doing some shit.
Because I'm on Zoloft and Wellbutrin.
Oh, you have crazy dreams, huh?
Yeah, I'm on Lexapro, so we be soaring. Yeah, basically.
Live, Lexapro.
Yeah. Hot girls take Lexapro. Saw that shirt.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
For an ad on Instagram, I was like, I don't want to be hot anymore. They're trying to sell me right now.
But yeah, my dreams are fucking wild.
Does it help with OCD and focus? I've never taken medication before. I took one allergy pill today, and I was freaking out.
Yeah, you're straight edge, right?
Yeah.
He's practically hardline. It's disgusting.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I didn't know that was a thing until I read this really cool book, Straight Edge and Radical Sobriety. It's a really good book. You might really dig it. Actually, I'm just going to mail it to you once I'm done with it.
I'm not straight edge anymore.
What?
Since the last time you were on, right?
No, I wasn't straight edge then.
I just thought you were. Maybe I was just thinking because Cody was.
Oh. I was straight edge for a long time. Like... up until literally like a year ago.
Her and I have smoked some weed.
Oh. I was going to say, what made you relinquish the X?
Well, first it was like for my mental health. Like my OCD was so bad I couldn't sleep. Like I was awake for like 4 days straight.
Same.
And I was taking like Z-Quil and I still wasn't sleeping. And
Z-Quil is the sleepy NyQuil?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The even sleepier NyQuil.
Yeah, and like I didn't do anything. Like I would sleep maybe a couple hours and like just because like I don't know, like this sounds so dumb, and especially like
it's not dumb.
No, it's cool.
Well, no, like I mean, like OCD, like I would like lay in bed and like put so much pressure on myself to sleep.
I do that too.
That I can't go to sleep, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm never gonna sleep again.
Wow, I do that. Almost every night.
Yeah, and then like I would be like, oh, I'm breathing weird. Yep. Wait, why am I breathing that way? I'm gonna die in my sleep, and then I would like start to drift off and be like, that's what it feels like to die, and like wake up. So I just couldn't sleep, and I was like, all right, like I'm gonna try CBD. So I tried CBD. Just like oil. Didn't really do much. So some time went on and I was like, all right, like maybe I should try like CBD flower. Like, so you can smoke it like weed, but it doesn't have THC in it. So it's just CBD. Didn't really do much. I also found out I didn't know how to inhale correctly because, you know, I'm a dumb straight edge kid.
Yeah. Go figure, right?
I never I mean,
never got a lesson.
Yeah, the last time I smoked, I was like 13 years old.
Yeah.
So
same. Yeah, I tried and I just caught and I was like,
tried it once. I was like, this is awful.
I don't ever want to feel like this or fucking cough like this again.
Yeah. So then, you know, like I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna go all the way and just like try weed. Like I don't know.
I thought you were about to say heroin. You're like, go all the way.
Right in the vein.
Yeah,
not that way.
That'll help you sleep.
Right in the jug.
I had a dream I did heroin the other night.
Whoa.
Yeah, but keep going. It just goes along with the with the dreams.
Yeah, it's just SSRI stuff.
Yeah. No biggie. I'm not gonna do heroin. Don't worry.
Yeah. So then I started smoking weed and it still didn't really help. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see a psychiatrist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And now I'm on Zoloft, and that shit's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good that you got a chemical balance out of it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Zoloft is awesome. Definitely like life-changing. Best thing I've done for myself in a long time.
Well, I've thought about that type of stuff. I don't know the medication names or anything, but I thought about it because my OCD. I like talking OCD because like I know quite a bit about it.
Same.
And I don't really know medical shit, but I do know a lot about that. I have a. This actually sounds made up. I think people aren't going to know who I am the next day when I go to sleep, and that's what keeps me up. Like I'll wake up and be like, do I still have a wife? Did I imagine that?
Wait,
do they know?
I do something similar actually. Like I've told her this before. Like if her and I go somewhere, or me and Cody go somewhere, and like we're in a store, and like I suddenly can't find them, I'm like, oh my god, they're fake. Wait, man. I've imagined them like they're not real. Like what if I'm actually just schizophrenic? Like
yeah, that's been mine too. Like I got diagnosed with OCD too, and like when I was younger, I would like get up for school in the morning, and like, you know, my parents would be gone, like my sister would be on the bus, like whatever, and I'd be going through the motions, and I'm like, oh my god, am I dead? Whoa. Like I'd have to like talk and be like, oh my god, like what if I'm just still, like what if I'm dead and I'm just going through the motions?
So you were just home alone?
Well, yeah, it was like in the morning time, like I was getting ready for school.
Oh, so you had a different bus than your sibling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was just like, it would freak me out because I would be like, oh my god, I would convince myself I was dead.
Yeah.
And I was just going through the motions and I didn't know I was dead. Just fucking OCD shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
OCD is wild.
It is.
It's horrible.
It is horrible.
Like it's horrible. Like I doubt everything. I like can't trust my thoughts. And I just started OCD therapy. Like I'm on meds like her.
Oh, cool.
So I'm trying to do ERP because
what's ERP?
Exposure therapy.
Yeah. Kelsey talked about that last week.
I remember.
I called it cognitive behavioral therapy, and she corrected me because it is.
Well, yeah,
it's the same. It's just that's what they call it now. Is like exposure therapy is like.
No, yeah. Well, exposure therapy is like, for example, like, for a long time, like I wouldn't be able to leave the house without like checking the back door multiple times, checking the stove, wiggling the front door X amount of times, and I would like go back in the house. It was a whole fucking thing. Yeah. So like there's an app that you can get that my therapist had me download, and basically like I would have to like sit. That was weird. I would have to sit with a recording of myself. Like I would record me saying the back door is unlocked, and I would have to sit there and listen to the recording for 2 minutes, and I could not go check the door. Once it was done, I could go check the door, and it's all about just building a tolerance to like the anxiety, right? Because like if I can sit with 2 minutes of the door possibly not being locked and I'm leaving, then I might be able to sit with an hour, and eventually, you know, forever.
Yeah. Just teaching your story. I know it's.
Stop it.
Take it. You're done. You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whose mic that was coming from. I was looking around. I was like, whose hand is moving?
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, ERP. Shit's hard.
When I was like recovering from my brain injury a few years ago, they had me do cognitive behavioral therapy too. But that was like rebuilding the like the neural pathways for memory.
Yeah.
That was not. It wasn't quite exposure.
No.
To anything.
It like those two are different like things. Yeah. Like.
Well, you had to relearn how to talk.
Well, that too.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Well, it wasn't that I had to learn. I had to practice very hard.
Yeah.
How to talk and walk and stuff.
I remember when you woke up and you couldn't say your R's.
Yeah.
That was wild.
It was a weird time.
Yeah, man. That was a weird time.
You would just be calling me Oxy.
Oh my god.
Or like
it would be Woxy.
Okay. Like a New Yorker or something.
Yeah. It was wild.
Shit.
Like a New Yorker.
New Yorker.
Hey yo, Woxy.
Aw.
Damn.
Sorry, Tom.
Thinking.
You're thinking.
Oh, did you get into like a foray of THC gummies or something? Or edibles at all?
I tried not THC. No, just like CBD. I've been straight edge for so long. Taking things gives me anxiety. Like the thing that's supposed to calm my anxiety, it gives me anxiety to take it. So like smoking weed, I've had a panic attack one time because I smoked too much weed. That sucked. So now I'm like super careful about that. But like, you know, her and I are so much alike that like she doesn't really fuck with edibles because they fuck her up, and I'm just like, if it fucks her up, it's gonna fuck me up. Like I already know.
You guys have very complementary personalities to each other. That was going to be a business question. Is you don't seem like it, but do you think money would ever be an issue between you two owning a business together? No, because that is what splits up most relationships in general is money. Because like.
We'll be getting this money together.
I know, and that's why I always say like you guys seem like. No matter what happened, if one of you fell on hard times, the other one would be like, "Hey, I got you."
100%. Yeah. You should not start a business with somebody if you can't.
Well, you never know at first. I mean, it's like why so many marriages fail or something. It's like Tom and I have. I mean, we've known each other like 20 years now. Like we've had this relationship where he goes, hey Matt, I just bought this thing. It's going to be really useful for the podcast. And he's like, and I'm like, okay, what do you need from me? Like, what money do you need from me that I can just send you right now? Like, no questions asked kind of a thing. Because I know he made the right choice.
Right.
So
yeah, same.
Transparency.
Yeah.
100%. That's how it,
well, it's funny because when we signed our lease for our studio, they gave us a week free for 6 months. So we pay rent by the week. So every week we pay rent.
Oh, okay.
So the other day I was laying in bed overthinking and realized,
as you do,
as someone with anxiety does, and I realized that I've been asking Danielle for money every week.
Be your own partner. You know what I mean?
For like 2 months.
Oh, so 1 week out of the month you get free for 6 months.
Yeah, so I was giving her extra money because she was just asking for it. And then,
because I was just asking for it every week, like forgetting about the free week.
It was a habit.
No questions asked. I'm like, no, I'm not mad about it or anything. It was funny.
She was just giving me money, no questions asked. Like,
there you go.
And then like I got in the car the other day and I was like, so
I was
funny. Like, so I got February.
So funny. It's one of those things. I'm like, just giving her the money. She's like, rent. I'm like, okay, rent. Okay.
It's just one of them things.
Yeah. I'm like, be your own fucking partner, bro.
That's really cool because
how silly of you.
I have had friends in the past that I thought were friends, and then something like that would happen, and
a scammer.
It was a friendship. Yeah.
It's an honest mistake. I don't
I would never be mad about that. We thought it was funny.
Yeah, we were laughing. Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah, no. Money would not separate us. No.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah.
Because both of you, like, I know you a little bit.
Yeah.
But you don't seem greedy.
No.
So that's like another huge red flag.
You guys also have been in part of the service industry that takes the most from you, and I feel like you probably understand each other so well that if one of you took something from each other, it would be such a heartbreak and such a hurt. You would never do that to each other.
I wouldn't do that to anybody, honestly.
Right, same.
It's like the opposite of your like moral fiber. It's like,
and also too, like, you know, like being at the club, it's like such a transactional thing. You know what I mean? Where like I would never want money to get in the way of like any like meaningful relationship.
Because fuck money at that point. It doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's not worth, like, listen, I love money. I love making money.
Money comes
not
and
worth,
goes, though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
it does.
It's not worth things that you can't replace.
That's why money is
Spice
liquid.
Girls said it best, right? A friendship never ends.
Exactly.
See?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, we live by that.
Thanks, Spice Girls.
Yeah.
That's why money is liquid. Money will always come and go. So like I just started like I heard it from Go Figure, a rich person, but they're like if you live with abundance, you put money out, money will come back to you.
Yeah.
And it kind of works.
Yeah.
So like you can't like plus though,
if you had some money to start with.
Exactly. That's everyone's
That's
problem.
why it's the rich person saying it.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I prefaced it.
Yeah.
But God damn it, I forgot the second
I'm sorry,
part I was
yeah.
gonna say.
I interrupted you.
Fuck. Shit. Anyway.
But it is wild, like people who have lived in poverty or close to poverty their whole life, they don't even see it that way.
Right.
For them, it's go ahead before you lose your train of thought.
No, keep going. I remember.
All right, you sure? Mm-hmm. All right, but yeah, I tend to notice that is like they're focused on the things that are a quick cash scams or whatever than
people who grow up with no money.
Yeah.
I
mean, they're focused on
it's a mindset.
Sneakers,
that's poverty mindset,
fucking scratch offs, lottery,
scarcity.
Yeah,
exactly, scarcity. Like I lived a very privileged life. Also, like Kelsey was saying, my power never got shut off. I never went hungry. We had nothing at all, but I always had those things. So in that way, I was privileged. So it's weird to like try to live with abundance, and I don't have abundant funds, if you will, right now. But the second part of what I was going to say was that you can't take it with you when you die either.
Right.
So like you can hoard and save and save and save and save and be safe forever, but one day you're just going to die and that's going to go nowhere.
That's actually what my grandfather says. He's always like, you know, like if you ever need any money, let me know because like, you know, I can't take it with me. You know, I'd rather see you spend this money than like be dead and you inherit it. You know?
You can do something useful.
Right.
or
experiences.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, you two have definitely not wasted any time on this planet. I can tell.
Sometimes
I definitely feel like
I feel like it sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, what am I doing?
Yeah.
It could be.
No, you guys
different.
are doing fantastic things.
I have a crisis, and I'm like, I gotta go to Mexico.
Fuck it, dude.
Meanwhile,
I gotta go to Italy.
The gap in her tooth is like, what about me?
I'm like, shh.
Our other host of our podcast, he's also missing a tooth, and I really wish he was here tonight so you guys could tooth talk. You know,
He should get a gold tooth too.
this is gap to gap with Mikey and Danielle.
Fucking A.
Clothing the gap.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
That's good.
He should get a gold tooth with a dollar sign.
Next time I see you guys, I'm gonna get a gold tooth.
I recently been
I
seeing.
really
like,
wish that you would.
Like people like that make grills. So like I want to look into like a course where like we can have you making grills.
Holy
dude.
shit!
That's another service you could offer.
That's what I'm
Shit.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'll bling you out.
You want a whole grill?
I'm like, I'm passionate about it because I don't got a tooth.
I wish I could go
2025.
get I wish I could go get something from one of you guys because I can't have that kind of stuff in the military, but it would just be cool to have. Yeah.
Always back to fascism
I
with the
know.
God
fucking
damn it.
military.
have you guys watched 21 Jump Street?
Yeah,
No.
the show.
The movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen the
Yeah,
I've seen
like
the movie,
Channing-
but
There's a
Channing
show.
yeah, bro,
was.
it's
It's what the
based
movie's
off of an
based.
'80s show.
Oh,
In
I'm
fact,
too
if
young.
you've never seen the show is amazing. It's actually really good.
I'll look
Like,
into it.
Seriously, like
I probably wasn't alive.
No,
Yeah,
you are
no.
not. I wasn't even alive, but I grew up.
Oh.
I mean, I knew what it was, but I love the show, and it's cool too because they have like old punk rockers on the show and stuff. Like, fucking Agent Orange is in an episode.
shit.
Really?
Yeah, actually, there's an episode of Miami Vice. It's like one of my favorite shows all the time. It's like top 3, and there's an episode with Suicidal Tendencies is in it.
Oh,
just
sick.
like for a while
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really neat.
But the new one with Channing Tatum.
Yeah, hilarious.
So funny. But there's that one part where what's fucking Franco?
Jonah Hill?
No, Franco.
Dave Franco.
Dave Franco.
Yeah.
He's like, what does he say? Like, organized sports is so fascist, it makes me sick.
I fucking love it, dude.
I love it too. And them just calling him an eco pussy the whole time.
Oh my god!
I like that the first thing he does when he goes out to the parking lot with a group of kids is he punches the gay black kid and right in the face. He just knocks him out to establish dominance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does he say? He's like, you punched me because I'm gay. He's like, I didn't punch you because you're gay. I punched you and you happen to be gay.
You want a little crossover trivia question?
Always.
So my other show, my other podcast that I do, we have a segment called Gripping Inquiries, and either last week or whatever week it's gonna fucking fall on, we had a movie episode, and we did Gripping Cinematic Inquiries. And one of the trivia questions is, in what movie did Sean William Scott shoot a squirrel because it's gay?
Oh, he played an animal catcher, right?
In
Oh, fuck.
50 seconds on the clock.
Oh, I saw this movie not too long ago.
horror movie.
It's a horror movie?
You give up?
No. Sean William Scott, so Stifler, right?
Cabin Fever.
Oh yeah. Okay, got it. Yo, that
Shot a squirrel
movie.
'cause
Yo,
it's gay.
you know what's
Oh
really
my
funny about that movie? I think I said this a while ago too. So the guy who played Sean Hunter on Boy Meets World is in that movie, right? And
My crush. My
Oh,
childhood
he's
crush.
awesome. He's awesome. And the chick who played the girl in Joe Dirt is like his crush in the movie. I think Brandy, right?
She's-
I'm
yeah, she's
pretty
hot
sure
too, yeah.
it's
Holy
her.
Moses.
But anyway, so he's like falling for her and stuff, and they're playing around in the lake, like, and he's like he's falling in love with her, but she's just there to have a good time, and he leans in, he's like, "Can I kiss you right now?" or something. She goes, "Don't be gay." I fucking lost it, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I knew that I was white trash when Sean Hunter was my crush as a child.
Oh, he was, yeah.
Trailer treasure.
That was a media plant right there. He had everybody falling for him. Yo, the
Trailer
Halloween
media.
episode of Boy Meets World in the library when all the murders are happening and the guy in the skull mask and then he takes it off and it's him. Fucking love that episode, bro.
Yeah.
Boy Meets World was a good show. Learned a lot from that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Topanga still got it.
Smoking hot now.
Yeah.
She just like didn't see that coming.
I also loved Roseanne too.
Amazing show.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Did you guys see
up there.
Did you guys see the meme that's going around where the what's the quarterback of the Chiefs? What's his name?
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, looks like Denise or Darlene from Roseanne. Like it's like picture them side by side, and like it's so true. Like
that is so funny.
I know his name, but I could never tell you what he looked like.
You know what pissed me off about Roseanne though, and I didn't even see it. I didn't see the show until I was an adult.
It's hilarious.
No, it is a funny show, but so she's constantly looked down upon in that show, and guess what her profession is at one point when she steps away from the factory? She works at a salon and she's sweeping up hair, and they're always like, I gotta get out of this place. Like this is so like people like look down on her. That was like her whole thing. You don't remember that? Oh, I fucking do, because I was like, dude, what? That's what I do for a living. That's really shitty. Like, yeah, but that's how it used to be looked down on. It was like servers, you know, or people always used to ask me when I cut hair. They're like, so what's your real job?
What's your plan?
Yeah, what's your plan? And I was like, what? Like, I probably make as much as you, man.
Yeah. People ask like strippers that too. Like, what's your real job? I paid taxes, motherfucker. This is a real job.
This is real dummy.
Am I fake?
If it's not real, tell the government to give my fucking money back.
Is it fake money? Are you giving me fake money?
Yeah, is this Monopoly money? That's weird.
Oh my God, has anybody ever tried to pay you guys with fake money before?
No.
Never. You never got counterfeit dollars?
No.
Whoa.
Unless they were really good. Bartending, I've gotten some counterfeits.
Okay.
Yeah, but never dancing.
No.
Interesting.
But you know what's fucked up though is sometimes, I fucking hate this. When if like dudes like don't have money or they want to be dicks, they'll throw napkins on the stage. Oh, I fucking hate that.
Dude, I almost slipped and killed myself one time. I got kicked the fuck out.
They threw napkins?
I guess because in their mind, it must appear like
it's
a bill or something.
What are you fucking doing?
First of all, trees. Stop.
Number one, trees.
Eco pussy.
Exactly. If nothing else.
Dude, so...
You don't care about the environment. Got it.
It's not sexy of you.
We get it.
A lot of these guys in aviation like have been in the Army, or like that was like their first real job. They've just been in the Army since they were like 17 or 18 years old. I'm sure Cody talks about shit like this. These guys, like their first time ever going to strip clubs and stuff was like, you know, in the Army. They never had money before. There's one guy, I won't say who the fuck he is, but he probably listens to the podcast, but he threw change at strippers one time at the first. I know, that's what I did. I was like, all right, he threw up on a stripper before, and he was telling me this story, and people were laughing. I was like, dude, I'm livid right now.
I'd swing.
Like, yeah, that's
ew.
That just shows me you've never had to work like a real shit job in your life where you deal with customers like that.
That's
it's
slap.
Just fucking horrible, dude.
And you hate women.
He threw up on a stripper.
Yeah, giving him a lap dance. He got super drunk and didn't know how to handle his shit, and he threw up on her.
I would be livid.
We know strippers that shit on customers. So
not on I was gonna say not on purpose, but
I feel like it's so hard to take a shit like on the spot. Like, do they have to prepare for it all day?
You might
have to call in ahead of time and say like, "Can I schedule you to shit on me?"
No, they
didn't feel good. They didn't feel good, and they weren't allowed to go home. And like they didn't plan it. That's why I hesitated, because like I bet there's some strippers that definitely fucking shit on customers outside of the club.
Yeah,
but like didn't plan to. Obviously, like we're giving him a dance, couldn't go home, didn't feel good type shit.
Oh, I also wanted to add. So like last time we told you guys about the pit bull that bit the stripper, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this time another story. So right now the club that we were working at is going under renovations. So they have a tent in the parking lot, and that's where we do lap dances.
It's a fucking clown show.
It's a circus. Okay,
What?
We're done working there, but
It sounds like a fumigation
clown show.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
No,
You like that? He's just doing noisemaker in his face.
I pull out a clown nose.
Yeah.
Blow balloons up.
Yeah, I bet you want to fit me into a car with 30 other strippers.
Oh my god.
Twist my arm.
Little clown car.
So there's like a bunch of stray cats in the parking lot.
Oh,
It's super cute.
Love
them. But apparently one got in the tent and bit a stripper.
Wait, I didn't.
Cat did?
What?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
what'd she do to the cat?
I don't know. That's just what I heard. I just thought it was funny.
I love that I immediately go pro cat.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Fuck her. She
Love those
obviously
Cats don't typically bite.
she did something
At all.
That's
wrong.
weird, right?
Arya will gnaw on you to taste test you for a second, and then she'll lick you.
She rubs you first, though.
Yeah, she does. Oh man.
Yeah, no.
Damn, bad luck.
She probably looked at the cat the wrong way or something. I don't know.
Probably.
Cats are perfect angels.
Probably
Sounds made
stepped
up.
on its
Facts.
tail with her fucking
They
heel.
definitely
Or
think
that.
they run the planet. Cats do.
That's why I love
They
them.
do.
Yeah.
They have the
They're
confidence.
yeah,
Can you imagine having the confidence of a cat?
so independent.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, none.
They're like, well, I don't need you. They're like, I do, but like, I don't need you.
Yeah, you're like fine.
Yeah, they're
I'll
like,
rub on
"Ah,
you sometimes.
I could go
Well,
outside and shit.
they
and
worry
eat."
about you because they think they think that you are a big cat who doesn't
Yeah.
know how to hunt.
Yeah.
So they do
Mhm.
worry
Like
about
fucking-
you.
That's why they bring you things that
Yeah.
They bring you dead
catch.
stuff. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's why they like follow you to the bathroom and whatnot. They're like, yeah, you fucking dumbass.
Dude, cat.
Dogs
Yeah.
too.
Cats are so self-absorbed. They think that you are a cat that's shittier than them. That's
kinda
insane.
Like that
That's
idea,
insane.
Yeah.
though.
It's wild. All right.
Yeah.
You guys want to wrap it up? And
Wrap it on up.
Yeah, sure.
just because I didn't know how long you guys had or whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your.
Yeah, it's been over an
No.
hour and a half, I think. That went
Whatever.
by quick.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Time flies when you're-
Sign of a good one.
Yeah, let's say time flies
I'm
when
gonna,
you're having fun.
I'm gonna eat some noodles.
We should
Chocolate
have
covered pretzels.
an OCD podcast
Ooh.
episode.
Kelsey, come back.
Yes,
I would
bring them all
love
in.
that. Because if I say all the things that my OCD made me do, no one will ever want to speak to me again. I was
And you'll be obsessing
nuts.
about that. You'll be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
what are they gonna think about me?
all the time.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I asked Tom to fucking delete some shit from the last week's episode because I just thought about it way too hard and I was like, I should have not.
Probably a good idea that you brought it up, and I can delete this too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, it doesn't matter.
Delete it all.
Well, yeah, no, I just
This isn't recording.
What? Oh,
Just
Yo, actually,
I
that
still
was
had a good
funny.
time.
I
I
was
want
gonna
McDonald's so
ask
bad.
you if you hit the record button on your camera.
I did.
phone.
I was thinking that too. I was like, damn, it's been a minute. Hopefully that shit's still going.
Yeah,
Because if not, run it back.
I got some honey grow waiting for me. I'm very excited. Do you like
All right,
honey grow?
say
Honey Grow's
less.
so good.
So good, man.
Wait, I want McDonald's. Like
Why?
we passed one on the
kinda
way.
same. The one
Right?
that if you're going the way I think you're going, it's
Yeah.
a fucking good one.
Oh
Is
yeah, you
it?
guys have a bit of a
Shit.
drive back. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's all good.
I would love.
I'm still gonna
to have
get
an
it.
OCD podcast though.
Yeah.
I could
We
talk
should.
about all my weird
We'd all
shit.
just be bouncing off of each other. Which
Oh yeah.
Future episode,
Validation.
possibly.
yeah, hint, hint.
I really would like to just go visit their shop.
That
and
would be
just to
sick.
report on the podcast of how awesome it is.
I'm absolutely going to the thing in April.
Yeah.
The
It's
gig, yeah.
it's not at the studio, but
I just
don't
don't know
care.
what I
Yeah.
could get
That's still
permanently
sick.
tattooed on.
Get
Like,
your
maybe
eyebrows
like
done.
I got.
He's got nice eyebrows though.
Maybe I
It
could.
does.
Thank you. I cut them with my little scissors sometimes.
Scissors.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he was a barber. He should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's fun? It's funny. What I was gonna bring this up too, that you do permanent makeup, but you're not into wearing makeup.
Oh, get
'Cause-
some freckles.
Cause I. Like, how do you do freckles? Like, I'll look like a little.
Well,
three.
dog.
I could give you like a little birthmark.
I have like a little. Maybe I'll get it like on
Get a
my.
beauty
Maybe
mark.
I'll get it like next to another mole that I have on my
Get one of these.
stomach or a freckle.
Just
What?
showing everybody.
Get a
He's like,
beauty
this
mark,
one's
get one of
fake.
these
Well,
things.
it's
this one's
funny, like,
real.
because I hate getting haircuts, and I just shave my head
Yeah.
all the time,
I hate cutting my own hair. I like getting my hair cut by somebody. I hate cutting my own hair.
and I only cut my own hair.
That makes
'cause
sense.
but I just do it real quick. I just shave it all down. Yeah, I'll just
I've
do
let
a one
her-
all over. Or what.
once.
Yeah, I've let him cut. I'll try and get my wife to cut my hair, but she gets too nervous and she does like the little tap with the clipper. You know, when people are first starting, they don't put any pressure on.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, no, press on my head.
That'd be
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, like it was. Yeah, Tom does that too. Like I'm just like, no, dude, like you have to like cut it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with a tattoo machine when you got to press just the right amount of pressure to get it in just the right or
Depth,
through
yeah.
just the right number of layers of skin.
It's a little different because with clippers you can pretty much press the harder you press. I mean, the more accurate you're going to be.
Yeah,
if
but
you're
someone's
just,
head
I
will
mean,
be
if you're
like-
just shaving the head. Oh my god! Don't get me. I don't even want to talk about that right now. When you go to comb somebody's hair and they go in the direction of the comb for some reason, like who the fuck thinks that's sanity?
Right.
What is that?
Fuck.
Yeah. Or like if you're washing someone's hair and they keep lifting their head for you, it's
Dude,
like,
that feels so good.
Do you want a wet back?
Oh,
I'll give you a wet back.
God, yes.
About to wash your
What is
back,
that?
too.
Why do they stare at you in the eyes when you wash their hair?
I close
What is
my
that?
eyes.
I don't want. Yeah,
I close my
same.
eyes too. It
Yeah,
feels good as
that
fuck.
feels so fucking good.
I can
No.
fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like, I would
Guys
pay
will
someone to
stare at
just...
me
No,
in
but
the
you know,
eyes.
but you know what I hate? I
What?
hate. Today I was like trimming this dude's mustache, and he was like staring at me, and
Yeah.
Oh man.
stop.
I'd be like, look down, bro.
I hate when they fucking so they'll have like a real bushy mustache and you're shaping it up and they start spitting the hair out at you while you're doing it. Has that not happened to you
No.
yet? Oh, it will.
But today someone's hair, like head hair, got in my eye, and that was
Oh.
fucking awful.
Wait till you get hair splinters in your gums of your teeth.
Oh, I
Ew.
have.
Oh, okay,
What the
yeah. Or in the
fuck?
webs of your toes. Or
No,
you'll find it everywhere.
No, yeah, like one time, I looked in my mouth and there was just a fucking hair
That's
like sticking out. I'm
fucking
like,
so
bro,
gross.
what the fuck?
Oh
Like,
yeah, it's
gross.
nasty.
yeah.
I find Mel's hair in my butt crack sometimes.
Oh,
in my
I find
head.
Liz's hair in my butt or in my underwear.
What is that?
I don't
What is
know.
that?
How's
You know
it get
what?
in
Too?
there?
You tell me.
I get belly button lint all day long. I don't know how it forms. I don't know why I'm so linty. Am I covered in an extra layer of dust?
I was say I've never.
Am I dustier than a normal human? Yeah,
You're an old
it's not.
soul.
Dog
It's
in
not.
there?
No, it's never wet. It's perfectly dry, like dryer lint in my belly button. Like if I saved enough
You're
of
drier.
it, like I could make a lint statue, kind of like Helga Pataki. You know?
Can you do that?
I
Can you
should.
make a jar of it for next time?
a jar of belly button lint?
Yeah.
Ew,
All right,
that,
I'll
that
start.
reminds me.
Collect it.
My,
yeah?
my OCD therapist, because like I like pick at my head. Like, it's,
Oh,
like,
me
when I'm,
too.
like-
Yeah, I pull my hairs
I have
out.
like a bald spot
Pick
on
my
my
face.
head from picking.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
And like it's just like scabs, and she was like, "Yeah, just put the scabs in a bag, and that way you can see what you're doing to yourself."
Ew.
And like I was like, I can't do
That's-
that.
I eat
Gross.
them, so I couldn't do that. I'm just kidding. I don't really do that. But how cool would that
I was
be?
like, man, I don't know if we can do this
Save that
OCD
one for later.
podcast together. I want to hear more of this.
No, so that's another reason I shave my head is because I start pulling the hairs out around my ears and I can't stop.
I pick my face. Like if I
Really?
break out, I just. This is why I got fake nails on.
Yeah,
I lost this one, but
Oh no, you do pick it, yeah.
yeah.
It's a widow guy.
We're the picking partners.
It's what I had.
pickin' trio.
I had acne so bad in high school you
Did
wouldn't
you?
have even noticed. Like I'm sorry, you wouldn't even recognize me. Like I had cystic acne, so yeah, I used to.
Well, it looks
fucking-
great now. You don't have any, so that's
yeah,
good.
well, I was on medication for years.
Were
I
you?
had to-
Yeah.
Accutane.
No, I was on minocycline, which is the less cool one, I guess. But because
Sounds
Accutane
cool.
used to make people depressed, right? Yeah.
Accutane's
Fucks
harsh.
people up.
Yeah.
I actually like with cosmetic tattooing, like we're not even supposed to tattoo someone that has had Accutane within the past year.
Huh.
Yeah, so minocycline does the same thing. It sheds so much layers of your skin off. So if you look real close at my forehead, you'll see all the little scars and indents. Same with my cheeks and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I had bad acne too as a teenager.
Did you?
Oh yeah, yeah. But like I actually had acne pretty bad up until 2020. I had like adult acne too.
yeah.
But I got Curology and like that shit worked
That
for
shit
me.
works for some people.
Yeah. I got
Curology
Curology
rocks.
and it cleared up my face. Then I started using like retinol and stuff to help with the scars and yeah.
Very cool.
Good as new.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shut.
Yeah.
Now, where can they find us, Matt?
Okay. For the listeners out there who don't really like social media, you can email us in at ThankYouForUrServices at gmail.com. Your spelled U-R. That is ThankYouForUrServices at gmail.com. You can email us in with stories, suggestions, hate mail, whatever. We don't really get many emails.
You got OCD? What
Yeah.
do you do?
Yeah, you got OCD too?
Do you have a bag of scabs?
Oh,
so-
yeah.
If so, can I eat them?
Yeah, send them in.
We'll fry them up.
Use them
and
like
eat 'em.
box tops.
Oh my fucking
The more you save up,
God.
the more we'll talk about. And if you are a social media person, which if you're listening to this, you probably are, I guess, you can find us for ThankYouForUrServices _podcast on Instagram, and that has a link to everywhere, and we're on every available podcatcher possible. And
YouTube.
do you want to plug your other podcast, Tom?
Sure.
Okay.
I also do a comedy / music-based podcast called Irrelevant and Illiterate. It's a silly, funny, good time, nothing but jokes. And then at the end, we get into our homework assignments, which are a piece of music and a piece of comedy, be it an album or a podcast or a stand-up special. And yeah, it's really silly.
Sweet.
Ladies, would you like to plug your new business and other businesses?
Yep. Lovespell Cosmetic Tattoo and Beauty for cosmetic tattoos and tooth gems.
What's our Instagram? It's lovespell.beauty, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't know if I gotta go follow it.
Wow.
I thought I did.
And then on April 16th.
Yep.
You're doing
April 16th. I'm doing a pop-up called Gals, Gays, and Theys.
That's what it is.
And it is a pop-up market to feature women and LGBTQ businesses, and Lovespell is sponsoring that.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. Rad. Where is it?
It's in Germantown on Germantown Ave.
Nice. Yeah. Gorgeous part of town if you haven't been.
Germantown?
Philadelphia.
It's literally 2 blocks away from my house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, dude. All right, awesome. Thank you guys again for coming down
thank
this way.
Thank you for having us. Yeah, always a fun time.
We love having you guys on.
At this point, you're always welcome.
Yeah, we'd love to have you on more, just like your perspective on everything.
Yeah. Love to. This is fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think you guys are the first business owners we've had on.
Yep, it's true.
Honored.
I'm pretty sure, right?
You did the
same
thing.
You guys are the first people that own your own business that we've had on.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Love that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. What?
They were our first strippers, and now they're our first business owners.
First everything, baby.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Nighty night.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.